If COVID ended tomorrow, what is the first thing you'd do? Eat a big bowl of pho at my neighborhood Vietnamese restaurant. Takeout soup ain't the same. Kiss the homies good night. Just walk around without a mask on. Go to a Starbucks, order a drink without mask muffling, and just sit down and enjoy it. Go on a real date with my boyfriend 3. Hug my grandma. Find a concert to attend. Gosh, I miss live music so bad. Go travel. Go to a movie theater. Go to a sit-down restaurant. Run around school with no mask and doing all the things I should have done before social distancing, like Ebenezer Scrooge at the end of A Christmas Carol. Hug my mom. Send my kids to school and take a nap. Go on a date and wear some nice heels. Go out to breakfast with my family. Breakfast in Portland was our specialty. Stay inside anyways. Pre-pandemic, I used to have this every other weekend routine involving a Japanese grocery store, a sushi bar, a mall, some indie hobby shops, and if I had more time to kill, a Walmart. And then a bar later that night. I'd do that. I'd just do that. Book a ticket to the Mediterranean. Book a flight to anywhere. Hug my mom. See friends. Epic bar night. Be slutty. Not necessarily in that order. Stop forcing myself to go to work when I have a migraine, because if I call in saying I have a headache, it triggers the fucking COVID protocol shit, and I would have to be off work for 2 weeks or 2 negative tests if I want to go back to work. Eat at a restaurant. Visit my elderly mother. Visit my brother. Get together with friends. Go to the giant downtown street party that I'm sure will be held. Hug everyone, and I am not a hugger, with their permission of course. Take a month vacation and travel. Cry tears of joy. Say thank fuck and dance. Fucking cry due to how this lasted longer than it should have. Then eat some grated cheese. Hug my mom. Probably take my kids to the bouncy house. They are driving me nuts. Plan a trip. Throw a giant housewarming party, and then travel. I don't even care where, I'll throw a dart at a map and finally stamp my passport. Eat ass at a pool party. Massage. Ask her out. Go to that Afghan restaurant I've been meaning to try for the past year and have a meal with my friends. Throw a fucking rager. Hug my mom for the first time in a year. Go train Muay Thai. I haven't been able to hit pads with anyone in almost a year, and it's the only thing that I really feel expressed in. Been training martial arts for over 15 years, and not being able to kick someone in the ribs and then hug them after is taking a serious toll on my mental health. I can't wait to practice with my bandmates again. Plate of wings and a pint in a bar. I live in NZ, so life is normal here, but man, do I want to travel. Just go everywhere. Meet people. Drive through random countries and random small towns. My brother was in Argentina when the shit hit the fan with COVID and only just got home in time, but the pictures he showed us. God, it looks beautiful. The people, the food, the scenery. I want to go all over South America, Southeast Asia, China, India, Nepal, Europe, Morocco, Botswana. Maybe America, especially Alaska. That place looks damn beautiful. If it gets a bit less, well, you know. Probably still go to work. Visit my family. So many things. Visit my grandparents. Hug my great-grandma. See my college friends before we all graduate in May and scatter across the country. Go to a movie theater with my partner. Walk around a Target just cause. Visit my favorite coffee shop. Cry, I'd cry a lot from happiness. Visit graduate schools before I commit this spring. See my 3 nieces that were born this year that I haven't been able to meet yet. Hug my sister that I haven't been able to see for just over a year now. Get super drunk and give myself a night deserving of my senior year of college. Go see my hairdresser/old high school friend. She's been having chemo treatments and I haven't felt safe seeing her. Get a hotel room for a mini getaway for my partner to see his old friends. Go to a museum and touch the interactive exhibits. Sniff all the candles in Target. AYCE sushi. Eat out, both a restaurant and a woman. Plan a road trip with my closest friends. Buy a plane ticket to go hug my 92-year-old grandfather. Travel to Japan, like I've been waiting to do. I'd go to a random crowded place without a mask, and try not to feel all weird about it. I'd finally get to invite all my friends to celebrate my birthday. I had to cancel my plans for it due to COVID and I'm just waiting until I feel like things are safe again to have my super belated birthday party. See my family. Go to a restaurant that happens to be in a mall, then go to the movies theater. Also, school, God, I miss going to school so much. Hug my parents. Honestly, I probably wouldn't trust it for a while. I might intellectually know that COVID is over, but trusting the world is going to be a long time coming. Crowds of people freak me out. I will probably continue to wear face masks for a long time. Honestly, though, if it were safe, I want to see a movie in theaters again. I miss that. Go out. Drive up to the city, go to Krispy Kreme, order a whole bunch of donuts, gorge myself. Basically that Simpsons cutaway where young Homer is at makeout point in the back seat of his car eating food. Go see my grandpa. Perhaps I'd get a tattoo. I have a few designs I've come up with, haven't looked for an artist though because of the pandemic. It would be my first one. I'd have my older brother do it, but he's just a hobbyist and his work isn't as clean as I'd want. I want crisp, somewhat thin lines. Go swimming. Go to the beach. Give my wife the wedding reception she deserves. Her parents are divorced and it's one of the only times both sides of her family will be together and she didn't get to have it because of COVID. Also, she had to replan things more than once. Buy stock from all the things that crashed due to the pandemic. Many are seriously low, and when things go back up and running, you could make some coin off that jump. X. Movie theaters. Go visit my parents. Haven't seen them in a year and they are both recovering from the virus. Next, go meet my neighbors. We moved in November 2019 and haven't met hardly anyone in our development. Go to a nice cafe and people watch, or read a book there. Go to my friend's house and make out. Deep tissue massage and haircut. Go play Magic, The Gathering or D&D at my local game store. 2 chicks at the same time. Warm vacation. Try to find love. Have a massive party with a few of my friend groups and girlfriend and have them all meet each other. I'd get to take my family to my husband's grandma's funeral on Wednesday. I'd get to introduce my youngest to his great-grandfather and namesake. We missed great-grandma, but I'd like him to meet his namesake at least once. Start rehearsing with my ensemble again and organize some concerts. Go bowling, see a movie in a theater. Go to non-essential stores and maybe hug the associates there. See my fiancé. I miss him so much. We shouldn't have met up in August due to COVID, but we did because we were supposed to see each other in May after a year apart and I was losing it. The hope was to meet for the holidays, but we both live in hard-hit areas and with vulnerable people, so it's been rough. Finally go meet my BF across the border. Burn my mask. Do leg day at the gym. See my fiancé. We're long distance and due to travel restrictions it's not even possible for us to see each other even if we wanted to. At the moment we're planning a wedding later this year just so that we'd be legally able to see each other. Go to the gay bars. I only ever went to one, once, before COVID. Since COVID, I've moved out of my homophobic parents' house and in with my boyfriend. I'm supposed to be doing all the gay things I never got to do, gay bars, making gay friends, go to Pride, gay parties, see some drag shows, etc. But stupid COVID ruined all that. Take my mask, burn it. Hug people I haven't hugged in a long time. Haven't had a good bat soup in over a year. Go see my best friend and go eat Mexican food. Go see my friend in another state. Go to the movies. Stop worrying if I have enough masks left. Tell the girl I like that I like her and invite her over. Hug my friends and eat something from a restaurant. Wait, you guys are planning to go outside? Go have some overpriced wine at my favorite bar. Still do what I am doing now, stay inside, sleep and play video games. I know it's cheesy but I'd go hug my friends, sad face, probably have a platonic cuddle puddle. Health check. I avoid hospital only asking telemedicine because of pre-existing condition. Then I will get some ramen 3. Have a fat ass party, hang out with my parents, and go to a bar with live music and get hot and sweaty with a bunch of strangers. God, I miss live music and mosh pits. Swim and sauna at rec center. Be very suspicious. Go to a library without pre-booking books that I already know mine has, and just search for something that sounds fun between bookshelves. Host a party. I want all of my friends in a big room with music and food and beer and wine and games and hugs and laughter. I'm a huge introvert, but I know how much I miss everyone. What's worse is that since no one really has anything going on right now, even if you call someone, there's almost nothing to talk about. So I would have a party, and even if there wasn't anything super important to talk about, just as seeing everyone and having a beer would be worth it. Wouldn't change a thing, live in New Zealand and we haven't been affected since April, and I haven't got the money to travel. Go to a live, sold-out sporting event. I miss those. Hug and hang out with my pregnant best friend. Freely cough in public again. Kiss my girlfriend in school. Have to go back to my physical workplace. Probably still remain with the same level of caution for a week or two to be things are safe out of worry for my family. Not wear a mask in public. Don't get me wrong here, they help. But it's probably one of the things I hate doing most right now. Not wear a mask for 12 hours straight during a shift. It gets insanely hot not venting all this hot air. I end up sweating so much I gotta drink 1 to 2 Gatorades a shift or I end up with cramps. I'm fucking sick of it. Visit my mom 5 hours away. Tell my mom I love her in person. Going to the garden, say what a beautiful day without COVID and go back inside to play on my computer as I have done in my entire life including quarantines. Nothing changed for me at all. I would ask the person I'm interested in if they want to grab a coffee. Go meet my friends. Go eat with my pals. Massage. Finally get the fuck out of the house. Go see a movie and go to the beach. Cry tears of joy, probably. Meet up with friends for movie, dinner, and coffee. And travel. I miss traveling. Hug my mom. Unpopular opinion, doing stuffs as usual, because before and during COVID aren't have any differences. I'm kind of people that doesn't do much traveling and meet a lot of people. Take a donair over to my grandma's house and watch Murder, She Wrote together. Go to my favorite coffee shop. They have a doggy, smiley face. Have a mask burning party with all my family and friends because I'm sick of those fucking things. Make out with a homeless person. Chuck my goddamned masks into the fireplace and go out for a run. 2 chicks at the same time, sorry, go to a concert, yay, a concert. Cry because that means in-person school again and I'm lazy. Burn my masks. Nothing would change for me. I didn't do anything different anyway. Cold beer in a bar, then a movie, then dinner at a restaurant. Go to a bar with my buddies, smiley face. Fly to the UK to visit my family. I live in AUS and haven't seen them in 18 months. Go to Disneyland. Hug or even see my dad. Go to Vegas. Go to antique stores with my sister, take my parents and grandma out for a day. Not have to worry about catching the virus due to me having a shitty immune system. Go to Olive Garden or Osaka. I miss the bottomless breadstick pit at Olive Garden and the mushroom soup and the cool show with the food at Osaka. Call my friends, tell them to bring food and snack on a jar of Skippy peanut butter. Buy concert tickets. I coach tennis, so I would text all of my athletes and tell them it is on. Get back to the gym daily and try contacting old friends to get a beer. Just go into the city and see what happens. I miss not having to plan every trip like I'm in the wilderness preparing to leave for supplies and shit. Seeing where the day and night takes you was always fun but never thought of it as mentally essential. Now I know. Play some chess in a pub. Look for a job. See my friend again, she would probably want to give me a hug, kiss and who knows what else, we are both in our 30s. Improve my smile. I don't like my teeth, overcrowding, had a few fillings during my life, and a crown, but want to improve my teeth to make it easier for me to clean my teeth. Your mum. Stop having COVID. Fly to the UK and give all my family the biggest hug. Go visit my mum and dad. My dad was diagnosed with dementia last year and has deteriorated a lot since I last spent any quality time with them. Breaks my heart to think that anything might happen to my folks before I can give them a huge hug again. Get out of bed. I've been very sick for a week with this shit. Visit my grandparents in the hospital because they are on the verge of dying and with the restrictions/situation as it is they are not permitted visitors. Part Y. Get a plane ticket and GTFO of the US. Go hug my grandfather. Go dancing. Call my new FWB to have a play date. Have a New Year's party. Hug my friend. Still be heading off to work most likely. Spend time with my friends. I miss them all so much, and it's been hard not just hanging out at a barbecue with them. They all got together for Nye and our family skipped the party. I had the worst case of FOMO I've ever experienced, but felt it was right to skip this year. See my parents in person. Talking on the phone just isn't the same. I would get the fuck out of my bedroom. I've been here since December 28th and my prison break date is January 17th. My husband had tested positive so we immediately went into isolation away from our roommates, only emerging to get tested the same day we got his positive test just to make sure and going right back in. His came back again positive. We both had symptoms for a week. My test came back 9 days later inconclusive. That means there's no proof recorded when I contracted it. To guarantee everyone's safety, I have to stay in solo isolation another length of time. I have been in here for New Year's, the insurrection, and the Cleveland Browns winning the game to go to the playoffs. What the fuck is happening this year? Go to a concert. Pub. Send my children out of the house for the whole day and have it stay clean.